Bloomburrow is here. We finally get some new standard to play. I haven't played standard in quite some time just because the format has been so stale, but a lot of cards rotated out. We should have some new fun standard decks to play. One of the first things I wanted to try to do is see if blue-white control can still be good. We did lose quite a few powerful cards like Memory Deluge, the Wandering Emperor. Bloomburrow didn't really give us much as far as blue-white control cards go, but there are a couple cards I wanted to try out. This first one is Beza, the Bounding Spring. So this does quite a few things for just 4 mana. When it enters, which is a change from enters the battlefield, so now they're just saying when it enters, create a treasure token if opponent controls more lands than you, gain 4 life if opponent has more life than you, create 2 1/1 blue fish creature tokens if opponent controls more creatures than you, and then finally you get a draw card if opponent has more cards in hand than you. And it has a pretty nice 4/5 body, so I think this card can be pretty decent. The other card we're trying out is Spellgyre. I think mostly it's going to be used to surveil and draw 2 cards, but having the flexibility to counter a spell seems pretty good. So we have a few ways to win. We have the Teferi, Jace, and Cryptic Coat as our win cons. You know, and the backbone of the deck is still there with No More Lies, Temporary Lockdown, Sunfall. We have some nice sweepers still. So let's see if we can get some wins with this standard deck. We are going to be playing an event because the season is about to end. We're at 147 and there's 26 hours left, so we're slated for a top 250 finish, and I don't want to have to play any more ranked games unless I have to, which I shouldn't. So for that reason, we're going to be running a standard event, and then tomorrow we will be back on the ladder. This video is brought to you by the universe. Are you feeling sad, overwhelmed, or just worthless? Just know in the grand scheme of the universe, nothing you do will ever matter. Thanks, universe. This hand is awkward. I think this is a easy mulligan, and we'll keep this, that's for sure. Let's put back a Sunfall, I think. I could maybe even put back the Cryptic Coat. But we'll go with Sunfall. Just because I think Get Lost into a Cryptic Coat's pretty strong play. Green-black. A Hydra. Well, I don't want to kill that. That makes treasure tokens. Good target for my Get Lost. Or my Temporary Lockdown. I mean, if I play Cryptic Coat now, my creature will get exiled from the Temporary Lockdown. So I guess we just play the Coast. I kind of wish I kept that Sunfall now over the Cryptic Coat. Of course, if they were playing like Control, then I would want the Coat. Okay, well, there's another Sunfall, so that's fine. They're pretty stuck on, they're stuck on 2. Hopefully. Forever. So my options are Temporary Lockdown this one creature, play Cryptic Coat, that will probably get locked down at some point. I can Get Lost, but that'll give them an extra treasure, so that's not even a thing. Or we can play a Mirrex, do nothing, and make a 1/1. But that's going to do the same thing by blocking. Since I have the Sunfall, I mean, maybe we just play Temporary Lockdown. Seems really bad to just get rid of this one Hydra. Let's see if they kill it in response. But if they do that, I just exiled that. What happened? Oh, because it's to their power. Okay, I can't click on the graveyard right now. So they gave it -2. They killed it. Okay. And then they played another one. That's kind of funny. Well, if you're going to do nothing, I'm going to do nothing as well. Just gain some slow advantage this way. Until you commit enough to the board, I want to use a Sunfall. Is Graveyards bugged right now? I can't open up the graveyard. Okay, they just concede. Fun game. All right, we're 1-0 now. Let's keep going. We're gonna go first. This hand looks pretty good. I'm gonna try out the Spellgyre finally. Yeah, I guess we'll keep a Sunfall. I feel like the last game we regretted putting it in the graveyard. A little mono red action. Whenever you attack with one or more lizards, Hired Claw deals 1 damage to target opponents. Then they can put a +1/+1 counter on it. But only if I've lost life this turn and only once. Okay. Well, I guess we're at least going to take 2 here. Actually, not a bad play for them would just be put a counter on it and attack. Make me deal with this threat. But if they do that, then we just play Deduce. I would assume they add more to the board here. Wait, why didn't they attack first? Because then they could have added the mana? I think this is fine. Surely we're going to find a temporary lockdown, and I can let these creatures resolve. Come on, deck. Surely we will find the pieces we need. I mean, I think we're fine where Sunfall would still get us there, hopefully. We're going to take some big hits, though. That one is too good. That one can't wait for Sunfall. Jace, you're terrible. Why is Jace in our deck? And I think we might play the Spellgyre. We might just Deduce and draw a card. I wish I could do both of these modes. Yeah, that's pretty good. They make 2 with the Offspring. Whenever a land you control enters the battlefield... I'm always going to read this as enters the battlefield. Just like impossible not to. Alright, we got to find an untapped land here. I think I would like both of these cards, actually. Mirrex will let us play Sunfall. Hey, there's the temporary lockdown. Well, maybe we just do that. We can wipe their board with the temp lockdown. And then we won't even lose that Deduce token. I think Sunfall would have been fine too. Like having a 4/4. But there's a possibility I might need the Sunfall for like if they play some bigger creatures and I don't have a ton of answers for them just yet. Whenever, if a lizard, mouse, or otter, or raccoon would deal combat damage, would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1. Okay. Well, now I think Sunfall was better. Not the biggest Sunfall, but I think it's pretty good there, because we can at least 2 for 1, and then... assuming they can't deploy 2 threats here. We should just be able to get lost. This is most likely just a removal spell.
I'll take note of all your failures.
I'm like clicking the opponent to -2 on them, -3. What the hell is this? Other creatures you control enter with an additional +1/+1 counter on them for each opponent who lost life this turn. Whenever you cast a lizard spell, it deals 1 damage to me. Okay. Well, that's a card we can use temporary lockdown on. I think at this point it is game over. Yeah, don't tap me bad. I mean, if I really wanted to save this token, I could. I mean, we're just chilling. Eventually, we're gonna mill you out. Stop drawing threats. See if they attack, and then I just activate Anchorage and block. Did you draw a removal spell? Uh-oh. What was that one card they had? Or am I thinking of the last game? Yeah, I was thinking of the last game. We'll make a little 1/1 here. All right, they have 44 cards. I can put Jace. I can do 8, 16, 24. Plus, I have another one in my hand. Guess we're pretty much there. There's no way we can lose this game. I'm just gonna chill. There's no reason to really do this. Not even gonna draw the cards for extra value, sure. Cool deck, cool deck, cool deck, cool deck. You can draw your final card. Alright, you get one card to beat me. Better be good. Their card is shuffle your graveyard back into your library, draw 7 cards. GG's. They're thinking about it. They are thinking about it. What if they drew like... There's something wrong with the graveyard right now where it's bugged and I can't click on it. Oh, there it goes. It just took a really long time and a lot of clicks. It's a land! Well, since you really dragged that out... Alright, this is just being an ass. Let me show you my new card, though. Alright, GG's. Won by decking after we said Jace sucked and it shouldn't be in our deck. It probably shouldn't be. Maybe just one would be enough. GG's. Alright, currently 2-0. Alright, I think this hand is good. I think the last two opponents, you know, their decks were not too good. So we'll see what happens here. They have a 1-drop Valiant. Whenever Heartfire hero becomes a target of a spell ability you control, for the first time each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, okay. And then they have Monastery Swiftspear. Hey, Teferi Lockdown is good. Unfortunately, we still have to deal with Swiftspear. A Slick Shot, Show Off, sure. I mean, I don't want to use No More Lies because I want to try to sweep up as much stuff as possible with this Temporary Lockdown. Let's drop a Deduce. And again, yes, the clue goes away. But I still think it's good to just cycle the card. Attack with Foundry, okay. Let's play Demolition Field. They do nothing, we'll kill the Foundry, and then we can hold up counter spells too. That's another Slick Shot. I guess we can get a blue here. We have another Plains in our hand. Good thing we have this Get Lost for this Slick Shot. I'd love to play this Teferi here, but it's not ready. Let's see if they throw some spells on it, and we can get a lot of value out of this. Yeah, that's 3 damage. We might just get burned out, unfortunately. They definitely have another spell. That's definitely getting normalized. Alright, they'll have 2 cards next turn. I mean, they could like Slick Shot plus, I don't know, hit me with something hard. Plus a burn spell. I guess if they have like Slick Shot, Lightning Strike, I die. A land, you'd love to see it. Okay, they'll just Witch Stalker Frenzy. I want to end this game as quickly as possible, so I want to make sure I can get a 2/2 out.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexian's ways.
Let's just draw a card. Make everything a little bigger. Alright, 2 Planeswalkers out against Mono Red. I would think that's game over. Once they sack this one, we can get lost again. I would expect them to concede here, but maybe not. We are at 6. Okay. They've had enough. GG's. Currently 3-0. We get to go first. This hand looks like a keep to me. There's a Beza. Another lizard deck. Let's counter this. Alright, good. We drew another land. I think at this point, creatures can just resolve. Uh-oh. They don't have another play. Let's play the Mirrex. If they do nothing, I'll just start making tokens. Beza pretty much does nothing right now other than, like, give us a 4/5. We discard a card. Whenever one of the players discarded a card, they investigate. That's just too annoying. I don't want them to get instant value from a creature. I probably should have played Demolition Field there, so I could counter something plus discard. They didn't use Offspring. Why not? Shieldred! Things rotate, but Shieldred still exist. Alright, seemed like it's worth using it there. Jasper Flint, that's not good. Let's see if we can hit a Get Lost here. Okay. Can't even counter anything because the way it's tapped. Well, I guess we had to do that. They took my Get Lost. I guess I can draw a shitload of cards next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6. Oh, you want to blow up my incubator token? We'll discard the land. Alright, we're gonna find an answer. Flash in Shieldred. Yes, you're going to get another trigger from Jasper. They took a Sunfall. I mean, that's not terrible. I want a Sunfall though. I thought this was a Get Lost. I mean, I think we need to Get Lost this Jasper Flint. It's just too much value. But then how do we deal with the Carnosaur? This has Trample, which sucks. Really, I needed a Sunfall here. I mean, I could go digging for one, but if I don't hit, it's pretty bad. And we don't have a huge chance of hitting. Oh my god, did I play a land that turn? Did I just skip without playing a land? Oh god. That's actually kind of huge if I did. Oh, into the new card, the infamous Cruel Claw. When it deals combat damage to a player, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by discarding card rather than paying its mana cost. That's pretty good. I guess we just block like this. I mean... I want to deduce. I think we might be dead here. We can dig. We can... We're dead. We are dead. I guess we could draw another Beza. Yeah. Alright. Finally lost one. That was a good deck. I mean, Discover gave them a ton of value. Alright, currently 3-1. Well, there was a huge time in between this game and the last game because the servers went down, but we're back. And we go first, and this is a pretty risky keep if I don't hit a land, but we're going to go for it. We will go for it. Okay, we didn't hit a land. Oh no! Come on, deck. That is the exact opposite of what we wanted to hit. 26 lands on my deck. Even a Deduce would be fine. Okay, thank you. Luckily for us, the opponent's pretty much doing nothing. Spelunking, that's fine. Really, I want to draw 2 and discard. Opponent's playing not red. Oh, I don't want to see a cavern. All right, a couple more lands. Temporary lockdown seems like it's probably not going to be good. Well, we do have a Demolition Field for the Cavernous Souls. See what they do here, though. It's going to be a big Phyrexian. Another Spelunking, sure. I would love to just play Teferi next turn. I think this is probably something we just get lost. Let's get rid of the cavern, though, since I have quite a bit of counter magic. Maybe we get a Plains. All right, I think we just slam Teferi here. Make it 2/2.
Overly serious. Who's that handsome devil?
Got these 2 Spellgyres in my hand. If I can make it out of this turn, we'll be okay. Don't kill my Teferi, please. Please, no! A bitter triumph. All right. They'll get an untap land from this Spelunkin.
Mind is willing, but the body, it hurts.
I still think we're okay. No more lies, sure. This thing's gonna grow. I think I should probably go ahead and kill this. Even though I can't hold up the Spellgyre now. I can still 3 steps ahead. A big creature. But if I can get it to where I'm just sitting on this creature and counter magic, I feel like we're in a great spot to win. I'm just not sure what's going on with the opponent's hand. They haven't really played much for all these lands. Breach the Multiverse. How many lands do they have? Just 2 untapped. Gotta make sure I don't screw that up. Okay, well that was scary. No follow-up? Oh man. Still, I think we're okay. If they do nothing, then we definitely just use this and Surveil 2, draw a couple cards. Colossal Rattleworm. I was not expecting that. I don't think I want either of those cards. I mean, I can take a hit here. I think we just take a hit. Well, they do have... They are going to get some value out of the map. I mean, there is a good chance they don't play any creatures next turn. I think we just pass and wait. I want to probably just use this Deduce. I don't want them to drop something else I can't deal with. Like a Breach the Multiverse. Just discard a land. Okay. We will play a Deduce, another Deduce, and another land. So now I guess I'm going to wait on the Sunfall. I mean, I guess I take another hit for 7, which kind of sucks. But I'd like them to play this first. And we can still hold up the Spellgyre as a counterspell. Why are they looking in my graveyard? What else you got? $37 cards. We do have 2 Jaces in our deck. Virtue. Okay, that seems like, I don't know. Could be okay here. Hopefully they don't play like Lightning Strike on us. I guess they do have these lands that will keep doing damage to us, which is a bit worrisome. Alright, let's Sunfall and let's get Jace going. Hopefully we don't get smacked by like a haste creature or something.
Imasahak, become subdued.
Yep. Why didn't I put like Union of the Third Path in this deck or something? Man, maybe I should have played the Anchorage. I guess we can attack for 2 here. Don't have any more damage dealing deserts. There's another one. Do they have one more? I'm guessing that's what these last 2 cards are. Is it good game? Is it good game? Sorry. Sorry for the noise. Wasn't expecting me to gain 4 life, were ya? Were ya? Damn it, should have played this Anchorage again. They have 33 cards. Better hope we don't find another Jace, which is what we were really looking for, other than Beza. Okay. Opponent's salty now. They called good game. Didn't realize they were going to lose. We got you beat multiple ways. I guess I could still breach here, and I don't really have an answer for it. Sure. I mean, I just make a Mirrex token plus Anchorage. What do they exile? 3 steps ahead. I guess I could still have a removal spell. Do they have any more creature lands? Alright, well I guess you'll survive 1 more turn. I mean, they're going to still have some cards left in their library.
Organic minds are easily severed.
Alright, put them to 1. What you got? Now we can say good games. Alright, 4-1. Alright, gonna go first. This hand is, like, not that great, but, man, if they're playing a deck where Temporary Lockdown is good, this hand is phenomenal. Okay, this card seems really good. Alright, Teferi was an absolutely atrocious draw. Atrocious. Atrocious. Oh, well, if they're stuck on the land. Okay, never mind. Get that value. Okay, well, I mean, Temporary Lockdown is going to be great. A lot of little pings. Alright, deck, start giving me some lands, please. Give me a land, please. At the beginning of your second main phase, if an opponent lost life this turn, exile the top 2 cards of your library and choose one of them until end of turn you may play that card. This might be a sacrificial Jace.
I've already read your thoughts.
We'll hold on. I mean, there's a good chance they can just answer this. See if they can do a damage to me. They probably can. What does this do? Enters the choose target opponent. If they lost life this turn, they reveal their hand. You can choose a long land card from it, and they discard that card. Otherwise, they just discard a card. Okay, well, we'll get rid of the other copy of Teferi. All right, a tap land. I mean, I guess Jace is gonna die. I guess it doesn't have to die, but... Do I want to save this Jace and use a temporary lockdown? Maybe so. Maybe this Jace is kind of putting pressure on them right now. And if they just play some more creatures here, we Sunfall. I think Jace will be pretty good. Play another creature, please. Alright, now I think I can -2. Well, -2 in Sunfall. Alright, and then they played another one, and we drew another land. I think I just want to draw a card. I need to draw some action here. Mirrex, not really what I want, but let's plus here. We do have a blocker. Ooh, if I draw another temporary lockdown. Fabled Passage. Ooh. I can make... Okay. Or they just concede. That's great. All right. 5 and 1. We just need 2 more to get to the 7 wins. All right. Well, maybe opponent DC'd. That's bad for them, but I guess we'll see what happens here. This might just be a free win. Oh, they're back. They're back and they skipped their first turn. Well, now if we lose this one, it's the ultimate shame. Opponents skipped their first turn. Let's drop a deuce. Okay, that's not bad. Anything else, opponent? Clicking on the graveyard is still... That's how long it took after I clicked it to bring it up. It's still, like, super delayed for some reason. What we can do here is we can counter, and then counter the next thing they play into a Teferi, and then... Once they deploy some more threats while Teferi's out, we can use Sunfall. And if I get the option, I'd rather use this Normalize now, then I can crack this clue. I don't care about the Dream Thief. I do care about another Gix, though. That's what they do. Yeah. Let's keep the board clear enough for our Teferi to come down. Ooh, there's Beza. I think I still would rather play Teferi. And we're actually just going to draw a card because we're planning on Sunfall. And there's another Sunfall. Good old Shieldred. Well, opponent, skipping your first turn is going to be pretty bad for you.
Who taught you your manners?
We'll take the 2. Don't know if it really matters here, but we'll use the Mirrex. Opponent's reading a Sunfall. Farewell is gone, but we still have Sunfall. And now we can make the 2/2.
I've got eyes everywhere.
I would imagine that's enough to end the game. They probably have some removal spells, sure. Now Beza's not much value other than just being a 4/5. We'll just go ahead and make another 2/2.
Nobody knows the past.
I don't really have to do anything here. I guess we can at least attack for 3. Ooh, I could have used 3 steps ahead there. We're just gonna let it happen though. They're pretty much locked out of the game with my counter magic. Yeah. No way you can come back from like skipping that first turn here. All right, just need one more to get that last win. All right, opponent goes first, and we have, I don't know, we have plenty of good stuff. I like drawing on No More Lies. That seems good. Do I want another one over a land? Probably not. They might be playing like the Otter aggro deck. Okay. Ideally, they play like a couple small creatures here. Yeah, there's Swift Spear. There's a land for them. Could be worth using Get Lost to save us a damage. See what else they do. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of damage. I don't think I want to take 11 here, so let's go ahead and use Get Lost. Jace, you are pretty much worthless in this matchup. I think I need to go ahead and use Temporary Lockdown. I mean, if they don't have any more creatures to deploy, well, they have the best creature to deploy, actually. And another Monstrous Rage. Alright, we're just kind of getting wrecked here. Well, we have one play, and that's the play that's Temporary Lockdown, I think. Alright, no more creatures. No more creatures. We can turn a corner if they stop playing creatures for a second. Yes. And a shock. Well, I can't play Jace. Guess we just have to pass. And hope they don't burn us out here. You know what we're looking for. We're looking for Beza. And that's all I care about finding. There's Beza. Maybe I can discard a Jace. We still might be in trouble. I mean, maybe I should have kept that counter just to counter the Slick Shot. I guess we can tap 3 of their mana down here. Alright, very good chance we die here. Very surprised we did not die there. So I can activate both Anchorage and block. That's a greedy attack. I will block. Okay, that's a good draw. Now I want to find another Beza. I think I can even afford to attack here. Maybe. We can end the game next turn if they can't kill us. What'd you draw? Another Beza. I mean, at this point, we just go for the win. Do you have another one? Let's go. We got so lucky they did not have another lightning strike. All right, so there's the 7 wins. We went 7-1. I mean, I definitely played against like some pretty low tier decks in a few games, and like that one opponent that was like disconnected for their first turn. But that, I mean, it felt pretty good. I think there are some changes we can make to the deck. I didn't really like Jace in the deck. I would be willing to cut one, if not both. I think Beza was actually really good. I didn't like Cryptic Coat. Maybe we just run 4 Bezas, because that card seemed really good every time I played it. And if you're going to be playing best of 1, I think, you know, mono red aggro is going to be so popular that this can definitely catch you up and gain you some pretty important life. Like that last game, we gained 4 life, and that was huge. But that's kind of where we're at with this blue-white control, I think. I mean, it's the first day. A lot of people are going to be playing aggro, so I think control is always a good option when you're going to be dealing with a bunch of new aggro decks, people trying to figure stuff out. We'll be doing a lot of timeless decks soon, and probably some new alchemy content, trying to figure out what's good in alchemy. I bet it's going to be Heist. But appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all next time.
Hey guys, Siege Rhino here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blah.